Okay, fine, we're doing this. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. As you guys can see, we are in a little bit of a different setup. I recently took out my lights once again, decorated my room for fall, finally got my shit together. I was up till 4 a.m. yesterday. I'm like, enough is enough. As much as I feel so awkward here. I'm telling you, I feel like I'm in a meeting right now and I'm not feeling it. But as much as I love filming in front of the window, it's just not really working out because the lighting is kind of shitty at times. And then a lot of times the neighbors' kids are outside at the times that I want to film and it's way too noisy. So I figured I would set up shop and speak to you guys from this location. I love my background. I'm not finished with those shelves, but those shelves are pretty much done. I'll do a room tour hopefully soon. For today's video, I wanted to share with you guys a review and swatch video on the new Sephora Favorites Superstars Everyday Must-Haves Kit. So I did a Sephora Favorites set review yesterday. I'll leave that linked down below, but they recently released two other ones. So this one, right? And then they released the lip set as well, which I'm gonna be reviewing this week. I will have this link down below if you guys want to pick it up for yourselves. It does retail for $48 US and $58 Canadian, but it is a $137 valued box. So just like the other Sephora Favorites kit, you open it up just like that. This piece just comes out and you can totally reuse this box to just put random crap if you want. I usually give those to my mother, but then here's how everything looks situated. So there are 9 products in total, 3 of them being full sizes and 6 of them being deluxe sizes. So here's just a little close-up of what we're working with. There are some pretty amazing products in here that I've actually been curious about myself. Here's the first product that's included. This is a full-size Fenty Beauty highlighter. Honestly, absolutely gorgeous. So the 2 shades that we receive in here is Mean Money and Hustler Baby, which I believe is one of her top sellers. I do own Hustler Baby in a small deluxe size, but I really like it. It looks really, really dark, but I feel like even if you have a fair to light skin tone, if you kind of work it in there, it can work out really nice. And of course, if you have a deeper skin tone, yum! Ow, this would look really, really nice on you. So here are what the 2 shades look like. I would say Mean Money, is that what it's called? Yeah. Mean Money is a bit lighter. It doesn't have as much of a highlighted effect to it. It's a little bit more subtle, but Hustler Baby is like extreme. You can wear these together for like an outer space kind of look. If you want something a bit more gold, Hustler Baby is where it's at. But if you want something a bit more muted, I should say, a little bit more whiter in tone, then Mean Money is really nice. I like to usually wear these on their own, depending on what kind of look I'm going for, just because one is a bit more dramatic and one is a bit more subtle. But paired together is really where the money's at, honestly. This, I would say, made the whole box for me because on its own, it's like 30 something bucks and I always wanted this, but I didn't want to spend the money, you know? The next product we have up is a deluxe size of the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. So I've actually gone through a few of these mascaras, a few full sizes and a few deluxe sizes. I do really, really like it. It's probably one of my favorite high-end mascaras ever. I feel like I always have to smell it. I feel like a lot of high-end brands or even drugstore brands try to dupe this. And as much as some of them are somewhat successful, I feel like there's just still something very unique about this one that I don't find that other mascaras do for my lashes with this specific one. Now, there are a lot of drugstore mascaras that I love and all of that, of course. But I'm saying in regards to the sex life, this is beautiful on the eyes. I feel like it does give that like dramatic, almost false lash effect. Next up, we have a deluxe size of the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. Kind of impressed that this is included in here only because it came out less than a year ago, so they're kind of with it with the Sephora Favorites Kit. I don't feel like they just threw random shit, you know? I feel like a ton of people were very curious about this one, so I'm so happy that it's included in the set. It has a really nice consistency to it. I could see where they're going with the gripping primer because I feel like once you apply this on the face, it kind of like grips onto your foundation. Do you know what I mean? I will say I am not a fan of the scent. I like what this does for my face. I'm not like beyond obsessed with it. I think it's a great primer and all of that. Not my ultimate favorite, but it's very nice. The thing that turns me off most though is the scent because it's more like a car service and my head always hurts when I put this on. So either I try to use it sparingly or I spray my face with something else after so I can't really smell it. But if you are sensitive to scents, this might give you a headache because it gives me one. But if you're not sensitive to scents, you might really like that a lot. Next up, we have a full size of the ABH Clear Brow Gel. I feel like this is really what started it all in regards to clear brow gel. I've gone through a full size of this, yes. 1 or 2 deluxe sizes. I don't think I even have it in my drawers at the moment, but I'm so happy to have this again in my life because this is really, really amazing. It's kind of like hairspray for your brows. A clear brow gel or a tinted brow gel is something that I always use if I'm going for like a full face makeup look, you know what I mean? Like there's no way I'm leaving my house if I'm going for a full face look without a clear or tinted brow gel. So I'm very happy to have that again in my life. Next up, we have a deluxe size of the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. I used to talk about this 24/7, and then at some point I just kind of stopped because I'm like, you're kind of being annoying. So I did, but I have to tell you guys, I think also with this, I've gone through at least 1 or 2 full sizes. I finished off the Urban Decay All Nighter Naked Cherry Mist as well, and a few of these little babies too. This is great for traveling. It's the perfect size. There's 0.5 fluid ounces of product in here. You need 2 or 3 sprays, and your makeup will literally be beyond bulletproof. Like the first time I tried this, I remember it was like years ago, and I'm like, please, like I don't believe in these things, you know? Anyway, I put it on. Hours in the night, I was like, why does my makeup still look so good? Like, it doesn't make any sense. What did I do different? And I'm like, no. This was the mist that made me believe in setting mist. So I really enjoy this a ton. It's an amazing one, and I'm definitely gonna use that when I go traveling. It's the perfect baby size. You're so cute. Next up, we have a deluxe size of the Benefit Roller Liner. This is actually a product that's also pretty new to the game. I think this came out less than 6 months ago. You guys already know. I always say this. It's kind of like, okay, I suck with these. Like, absolutely. There's no way in hell I'm like beyond awkward when I use it. My eyeliner always comes out like shit, and I'm like, just stop. Okay, at some point, practice makes perfect. Not with this, okay, and not with you. So this actually looks really, really cool. It's very black. It doesn't seem like it's like seeping into the lines of my hand, right? However you would say that. I'm thinking I want to sit down and try to actually use this and make it look nice. If not, I'll give it to my mother because she loves these kind of products. She's like, and I'm kind of like, what? And I'm sitting here like dying for an hour, you know what I mean? So I'll definitely give this a go. Next up, we have a deluxe size of the Liora Caviar Stick in Metallic Taupe. So this is basically a retractable cream eyeshadow. I don't use these kind of products way too often. However, I will tell you guys, when I pull one out from my drawer, like occasionally randomly, and I use it, I'm kind of like, why aren't you using this more, you know? I feel like it maybe takes an extra few minutes, but then at the same time, no, it doesn't. You know what I mean? You swipe it out and go. This is like a one-stop shop situation. I just have to get my ass to use these products more because they are really beautiful. The Liora Caviar Sticks, I believe, are what started it all in regards to like those creamy eyeshadows. Look how gorgeous this shade is. I feel like it would work for any skin tone. It is retractable, so it makes it so easy to use. Even though this is a deluxe size, it has a ton of product. You need very little. You just blend it out. It lasts throughout the day. It's like I'm telling you what this is. I should be talking to myself. I am. You need to use this pronto, okay? So I'm really excited about this one. It's such a gorgeous shade, and I don't think that I own it. Yum! Next up, we have the Bite Beauty Agave Lip Balm, and this is a deluxe size. I recently went to the Sephora event in LA. I don't know if you guys are like, yeah, we know. Stop saying it in every single video. But anyways, I was at the Bite booth there, and the lady mentioned that they reformulated the Agave Lip Balm. I did not like the original one just because I kind of felt like it was very waxy. It just kind of felt like beeswax, and I'm kind of like, I'm not feeling this, you know? So I was never really into it. I did like the Agave Lip Mask, but this product was like a no-go. Anyway, she mentioned that the brand reformulated the Agave Lip Balms, and it shouldn't have that like waxy-ish feel. It's made with amazing ingredients, it's food grade, and it does definitely feel so much better than the original Agave Lip Balm. Like, it doesn't have that waxy-ish feel. It feels a tad sticky. It smells like baked goods, which is like yum. I will say that I do like this more than the original one, so I do kind of see a little bit of a difference in regards to the formula. It makes your lips feel really nice and just like kissable. I like to use this especially before I'm going in with like a matte liquid lipstick, because then I feel like I'm gonna die. So we just put something like this on and we are good to go. Very nice. And I love the small size because it is a ton. Like, we get so much in here. And then finally, the last product that's included in here is a full size of the NARS Velvet Matte Lip Pencil, and this is in the shade Dolce Vita. This is actually a really gorgeous rosy-ish shade. It's not too rosy, it's not too nude, it's not too pink, just a nice medium between all of those shades combined into one. This is the kind of product also that I feel like is so beautiful on the lips, and whenever I use it, I'm kind of like, why don't you use this more? Literally looks flawless on. It has like that pencil like applicator to it, so you can kind of line your lips and then fill it in. It's just such an easy product to use. I guess the only reason why possibly is because it's not retractable, and I just kind of feel like we're in 2019, like everything is pretty much retractable, so this should also be. That's probably why I don't tend to use it often, but it is gorgeous on the lips. Let me put it on because a lot of you guys like when I try these things on to see if it works for my skin. Therefore, you can see if it works for your skin tone, skin type, all of that. I actually also really like this because it's not super opaque and beyond pigmented. It's more of like a wash of color type of lip product. So it's also the kind of product that you would just throw on and kind of call it a day. You don't necessarily even need a mirror for this. It's like a balmy type of product too. So I just think it's amazing. Here you guys can see what it looks like. Gorgeous, right? I know. Usually I'm not into these kind of colors, but this one is kind of pretty. I also like the fact that it's also more of a shade that's like your lips but better kind of color. You feel me? That's pretty much it. That was everything that was included in the Sephora Favorites Superstars Kit. I will say, once again, just like yesterday's kit that I reviewed, I think it's a really nicely curated set. There's a little bit of everything. There are some like repeats in here, so if you have purchased other Sephora Favorites kits, you might get doubles or even triples of something. However, with that being said, I still feel like there is a nice amount of products in here that we've never seen in Sephora Favorites kits that are amazing sellers and are fairly new to the game. For example, this product, this one, and then the lip balm. This is just, I feel like a classic, a go-to that I feel like anyone can use. It's universal. The mascara also is just an amazing product. It's just really, really great stuff in here. And I honestly feel like if anyone would purchase this, they would be very happy. And if you do own any of the products and you have doubles or triples, I'm sure there's someone in either your family, a group of your friends who might enjoy just getting that as a little gift. So that is pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely let me know your thoughts and comments below on this, if you're gonna pick this one up, if you're skipping out on it. Definitely stay tuned for the Sephora Favorites Give Me More Lip review. It should be up hopefully this week. And I also plan on doing a review and swatch video and a comparison video with the Too Faced Spicy, Extra Spicy palette, which is what I have on my eyes today. Anyways, I'm looking forward to hearing your comments down below. Let me know what you think of this setup. Once again, we are back at this location, and yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.